Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name is Monica and this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for July 2022 or the next 30 days. These are all timeless readings, so they're intended for whenever you're watching. I'm getting started here with the Power Surrender cards. Then I will go into some tarot, the Money and Career Oracle cards, and we will end with a Chakra Love card. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? All right, surrender to trust. Beautiful. I love the blues and purples in this card. The beautiful light coming through. It says, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. All right, Sagittarius, I like that. Now you may have noticed my candles are not lit. That was done on purpose. When I did my Aries reading a little while ago, one of them started making a really weird sound, and I actually thought it was an animal outside. And the reason I'm bringing this up is I've been thinking lately it might not be wise to have lit candles because I have cats. And I do really like Jackson Galaxy a lot. If you know who he is, he had a TV show. He's a cat behaviorist. He has a YouTube channel. And he said something about, you know, if you have cats, don't light candles or something like that. And that came to mind. So I'm feeling like maybe that's a little warning. Maybe I shouldn't light candles, or maybe I'll get a smaller one that's like a little more sturdy and stable. So I just want to put that out there to those of you who have pets. It's really important to be careful with candles. And like he said, you know, just don't light them at all. So he might be, I think he is right about that. So I might do away with them altogether. And I just felt like I needed to share that with the rest of this series of readings, okay? So thanks for listening and be safe. Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius. So something's been really burdensome. I feel like you're really tired and you feel like you don't know if you can move further on this trek, whatever it is. I feel like you just are like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. Like you have a pain in your side and you're running toward the finish line and you're like, I really might not be able to do it. Okay, so that's for some of you, not all of you. But that is like the main energy for this reading in the first tarot card. But you're almost there. Like a 10 has to do with like the end of a cycle. You're almost there. You have someone cheering you on. See, the witch on this card has a cat. And the cat is like not part of the weight. I don't see it that way. The cat is like saying, you can do this. You can do this. We're almost there. Okay. Almost there. It's like you have a guardian angel on your back. Okay. So this is a 4-card reading: situation, challenges, advice, and outcome. We have the Chariot. So your challenge position is about a decision. Okay. So in this deck, okay, the Chariot card shows more of like someone being worried about making the right decision. Okay. It's not like the same imagery you see in the traditional tarot deck. Is saying this way and that way, like which way do I go? And it's time to make a decision. You can only go one way, okay? You can't try and tear yourself in 2 directions, or you're going to just end up in a heap. It's just going to be ruin, okay? So that's your challenge, is like knowing if you're making the right decision and moving forward. This has to do with moving past this burden, putting this burden down, and this burden could be someone else's. In the advice position, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is like very dreamy and intuitive. She's loving. This could be an emotional time, but I feel like once you make this decision, you're not going to feel like your emotions are all over the place anymore. I feel like you're going to find emotional calm and stability. I feel like there's abundance coming in for you too, because I'm noticing the fish in the water there. And there's this cute little cat sitting back here and one down here. They're all like, hey, let's play, let's have fun. And the witch on the card looks very serene and abundant. Okay, like she's holding this shell with water. And she's also pregnant too. So, you know, you could be you're getting ready to have a baby, whether male or female. Like, you know, your partner could be getting ready to have a female, whatever, or it's saying like if that's not what you want, be really careful. I feel like maybe you're fertile, but also there's something very fertile in your life right now. Fertile ground, fertile growth. You may literally have a garden and some things are ready to be harvested. For others of you, this could have to do with your business and that there's some profits coming in for you. and you're like, oh, this is really nice. I just want to be on vacation. And you're just like, for some reason, not really paying much attention to it in the moment. Okay, that's for some of you, not all of you. I feel like if you have your own business, either that or if you work for a company, or say you're like a homemaker and it's your spouse's business or whatever, I feel like there's money growth that you're not aware of. It could have to do with interest, savings, property value, or something like that. And you're like, la la la, I'm on vacation, I'm happy here, I'm not thinking about money. And then you come to find out that like something has really grown for you once you like check on it or get information. We have the Tower. There's a major breakthrough happening, and I love the Tower in this card because the witch looks very smug. She was like, all right, that wasn't working, I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. Ha. So that's why I like the Tower anyway. I like all of the cards because they give us messages which are to help us, right? So that's why I like all of the cards. But this particular deck, this card in this particular deck, I really like the smug look on this witch's face. She's like, all right, I tried to make it work, but I realize it's not meant to. That's a faulty foundation, and I'm going to let it go. And I feel like that's where this ho-hum energy I'm getting in the Queen of Cups is. It's like, I'm not worried about that anymore. I used to be. I was trying to force something to happen that just wasn't working, and I've decided to let it go. So now I'm on to the next thing, okay? I feel like some of you are feeling very smug about that too. You're like, all right, many people are going to think that I'm going to be upset, but guess what? That's their problem because I'm not upset. I accept this. Okay, so let's go in and clarify the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, the Queen of Cups, and the Tower. All right, I'll take them. They all popped out. So clarifying the Ten of Wands, we have the Six of Swords. So this is moving on to a more peaceful place. This could be a physical place. Like say you're moving house, you're moving from an apartment to a house, one apartment to another apartment, one house to another house, but it's a location that's much more peaceful. Okay, this is recognizing it's been really tough for you up until now, but your guides and your angels have your back. They're carrying you forward as you move forward to calmer shores, a more peaceful place, a place where there's room for growth. Okay, this could be financial growth, this could be a new job, this could be a place where like it's easier to get the bills paid. It's not like a money pit. Like your home is not a money pit. So this has to do with putting those burdens down. You're moving on. The Chariot is being clarified by the Three of Wands. This is seeing your ships come in, seeing results. You're making this happen. So as you make this decision with the Chariot, also there could be a Cancer in your life or strong Cancer in your chart. But as you make this decision, right, you're going to see results pretty quickly, and you're going to know you did the right thing, okay? So it's time to let go of the self-doubt, okay? It's time to move. It's time to move for someone, like literally move house or change jobs. I'm really getting change location. And it's time to trust yourself with your decisions, like we see in the Surrender to Trust card. Queen of Cups is being clarified by the King of Wands. I love the King of Wands. He's like making a plan in this card. He's spending time by himself, figuring stuff out. And it's like he's passionate. He's passionate about what he's doing. He's like, I'm going to figure this out, and I'm going to enjoy this. This isn't going to be hard for me anymore. So the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, this could have to do with a romantic connection too with someone. And I feel like it's a good combination. I feel like you can make this work. Okay, fire and water. We don't normally see them working, but they can work. It's like this can be alchemized. Okay, so the Tower is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. There's a new money-making idea coming in for you when you let go of what wasn't working. Like I said, for some of you, like you could have been living in a money pit and have finally accepted, okay, it's time to sell because this is just draining my money. Now's the time to sell. So that's your money-making idea. And then once you move on, like we see with the Seven of Swords, it is so much easier to manage your money. When your pay comes in, it's not like it's drained immediately. Like you have a little bit extra and you're very slowly able to get ahead of bills, payments, your mortgage, your taxes and everything because, you don't have that burden anymore. All right, Sagittarius, I like that. So let's go here. Let's go into the Guardian Angel messages for some more clarifiers and see what we have for you. All right, do check your other sign, Sagittarius. If I didn't already say that, there could be additional messages for you. And also, I am offering private readings, so if you are interested, my email address is below. And if you email me, I will get back to you with all of the details. And know that that is my only business email and the only way to contact me. Clarifying the Ten of Wands with the Six of Swords. Oh, we have the Knight of Earth, slow and steady progress. I really like this. Things are going to get better for you financially, materially. Things are going to get better. You're going to start to feel more grounded. This is organized, responsible, and supportive, okay? There could be someone helping you, giving you support. I feel like this symbolizes you too, like you're creating it for yourself as well, whether or not someone is giving you assistance. Clarifying the Chariot and the Three of Wands, we have the High Priestess. Beautiful. Intuition, wisdom, and patience, okay? So this change is coming in for you. You're going to start to see the results. The results are going to continue. This is going to be lasting, okay? It may require a little bit of patience, but if you take a few deep breaths, you'll realize that change is happening and it's growing. And then you will trust more that this is here to stay, this change for the positive. Clarifying the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. Oh my gosh, awesome. So I was talking about like a romantic couple here. This takes us to the Ten of Earth, inheritance. So it could be prosperity, security, tradition, building a legacy for yourselves to pass on to someone else. Someone could be receiving an inheritance. If this is you, this is something you already know about. Maybe it's more than you expected. Maybe you're inheriting property and you are, seeking out financial advice on, how to manage your money or your property, make it grow. Clarifying the Tower with the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Five of Earth. I was picking up this energy before. There is assistance for you. It's something you need to ask for, okay? So this is the energy of lack, worry, and assistance, okay? So if you've been feeling lack, if you've been feeling drained, okay, know that there is assistance for you. If you've been worried about money, there are some big moves that you can make here that can really help with that. Like I said, it could be selling a house and moving somewhere else. I feel like whoever is selling that house, you're buying another house, another property, and it's going to be easier to manage. Also, there could be some financial assistance for you, housing assistance that will help give you a leg up. It's there, if what am I trying to say? It's there for anyone who needs it. Okay, I'll put it that way. As long as you reach out, kind of like, asking your guides and angels for assistance. Like we have to ask them for guidance, right? They're here for us, but we have to ask. So it's the same idea. There might be financial assistance for you. It's just that you have to seek it, and then when you find it, fill out the application. You might need to scan a copy of a financial statement or something and send that to an organization or something, so that you can be reviewed or whatever. But I feel like there is some assistance for you, and I feel like, Sagittarius, things can get better. I think many of you have been feeling like you just can't take another step or another breath, but you have power here. Okay, there's a big shift waiting for you. It's waiting for you to make the first step. Prosperity, security, tradition. I like this because it's about family, having enough for yourself, your family, your pets, okay? Stability. And it's all about making this plan. I like this strong couple here. This could also be in business too. You might be coming into a better match business-wise, whether this is with an employer, new job, new company, or something like that. Speaking of, we're going to go over to the Money and Career Oracle deck. All these decks are listed below if you're interested. And also, that guy I really like, the cat behaviorist, Jackson Galaxy, I have a couple of his books listed below because I'm often talking about cats, and I really like him a lot. He's helped me a great deal, so I just put them down there as book recommendations for anyone who might be interested. Okay. We have easy does it, okay? Slow and steady wins the race, like we had with the Knight of Earth or the Knight of Pentacles. See, slow and steady growth. And this will be lasting. It says this is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. Be careful not to get involved with any get-rich-quick schemes. Oh, that's an important message here, especially when we're feeling like there's a lack. Sorry about that. Needed some water. The darn tickle comes out of the blue. Setbacks. Okay, your attempts to increase your income have been largely unsuccessful. This financial setback is forcing you to get more organized with your finances. So I was talking about that before. Maybe you're hiring someone for financial assistance or advice, like a financial advisor. Get more organized with your finances. Don't lose hope. Use this time to learn from your mistakes. Very nice. I like that. It's about getting past the setbacks. One more. Risk. Okay. Taking a calculated risk is sometimes necessary in order to advance. Have the courage to face the fear. Have the courage to face the fear and uncertainty. Don't focus on the outcome. The odds are better than you think. Okay, I like that. The odds are better than you think. So you might feel like, selling your property is too big of a risk. But once you start taking steps, like you might realize, okay, this is going to work out after all, because you find a new place to live that looks like it's going to be good. Like maybe bring someone in to make sure it's structurally sound. I feel like someone knows someone, or like someone who also knows someone, or something like that. Like a person who knows a person who can come in like as a favor because they're a professional and they can like check out this house for you. It's like someone who has your best interests at heart because you have like a common friend. Okay, so see, like you see the staircases in here, they're like kind of all over the place. You're like, should I go this way, should I go that way? And I'm also getting that money pit feeling, Sagittarius. So I know I've been focused on that a lot in this reading. I just feel like your home has been eating a lot of your money. For some of you, it could be your vehicle. Like it's getting you where you need to go, but all of your money is going into fixing the vehicle, like that type of energy. But this energy wants to shift. I know it can be bewildering, but it's time to trust. Trust yourself, trust your decisions, trust that you have your bases covered, as long as you know that you do, okay? Reach out for assistance, look for it because it's there for you. And let's go back to this, okay? Look at that smug look. You're going to figure this out. You totally got the Sagittarius, and you're going to be like, oh gosh, like I wish I knew this all along, that I was going to be okay. Didn't know it then, but I know it now. And I'm out of there. Like whatever that situation was, whether it was a job that was no good or whatever it was, you're like, I'm out of there. Haha, all done. Been there, done that. Not going down that road again. So let's go over to the Chakra Love cards and see what else we have for you, Sagittarius. All right. Okay, you've got trust again. I have to show you these together. Surrender to trust and trust, the third eye chakra, and tourmaline if you like gemstones. It says trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. Amazing, Sagittarius. That is really amazing. Why did I put that there? Let's put that there. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.